Nnamdi Kanu not working for Biafra but for federal government, Uwazuirike claim. The founder, Movement for Actualization of Sovereign State of Biafra, MASOB, Professor Ralph Uwazuirike, has thrown his weight behind the decision of River Governor Nnamdi to reinforce the ban on the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Uwazuirike, in an online interview monitored on YouTube, described Wike's move as commendable and asked other governors in the southeast to toe a similar path. The MASOB leader, known to have criticized some decisions reached in the past by Wike, especially during the enforcement of the COVID-19 protocols, said recent actions of IPOB and utterances of Nnamdi Kanu were proofs that it is a terrorist group. He said, "I was going through the internet and I saw that my friend Nnamdi did broadcast where he reinforced the classification of IPOB as a terrorist group. I am in support of Wike in this. It is a good thing Wike did, and I am asking the Southeast governors to also reinforce the classification of IPOB as a terrorist group." The other day, I was speaking to the World Igbo Congress, Europe, and I told them that someone says it is not a terrorist group and you are killing people, asking people to kill soldiers, policemen, burn houses, and kill the leaders of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. What are you then? IPOB have shown that they are a terrorist group and they should be dealt with as a terrorist group. It is important for the governor to strengthen the classification of IPOB as a terrorist group and stop their activities in Igbo land as Nnamdi has started. I want the Yoruba people to know that someone as low as Kanu cannot speak for us. Uwazuirike insisted Kanu was fighting for his selfish interests and not for the realization of Biafra, and recalled how he founded the Radio Biafra and brought Kanu in London to manage the station. But he said Kanu betrayed the struggle when he was recruited by the Secret Service to work for the federal government and derail the activities of MASOB. He said, "If IPOB is fighting for Biafra, I should be the happiest for it because they are helping in facilitating the realization of Biafra." Not many people know how Nnamdi Kanu came into the picture. Not many people knew that Nnamdi Kanu was picked up by me in 2009. Not many people knew that I went to London and opened Radio Biafra in London. Not many people knew at what stage the DSS came in and snatched Nnamdi Kanu from me. Kanu was not the only person DSS took away from me to do a human job for them. The first was one Ambrose Anyaso, who was detained with me. They called him out and promised him heaven and earth to work against me to bring the struggle down. He agreed with them because two of us were detained at underground facility in Abuja for 6 months. When he came out, Anyeso told me everything but said he would not do that. The next person they approached was Arenze Igbani. They all refused because they were my loyal colleagues. When I opened Radio Biafra in London, they approached him, Kanu. I knew when Nnamdi Kanu went to Abuja from London. Since then, he started working for them. Not many of his members know that Nnamdi Kanu is not working for Biafra. They don't know. Those that are harassing people and insulting me don't know that their so-called supreme leader is not working for them. But one day the truth will come out. Uwazuirike said he was disturbed that many youths in Igbo land had been mowed down in their prime because of the activities of Kanu. He said the IPOB leader was using the youth to attack the federal government because he had fallen out with the government, insisting that he was on a mission to instigate riots to destabilize the country. The Masob leader also condemned the destruction of properties and the invasion of the Oba Palace in Lagos, but swore that no Igbo person was involved in the mayhem, as claimed by Kanu. He asked the governors of the Southwest to set up a judicial panel of inquiry to unmask the identities of persons behind the dastardly act, adding that Kanu has done was too small to speak for the Igbos. He is an agent and not many people knew. What bothers me is what he talks about. Things he knew that he cannot do. He wants to instigate riot, destabilization. He was never part of the NSAS, but he came to take over like he took over my Radio Biafra in London. He wasn't the person who formed IPOP. The founders contacted him to propagate the ideals of IPOP using the Radio Biafra, but Kanu took over the platform. He saw that the organizers of NSAS were making impact. He came to hijack it. Now he is talking about revolution for Nigerian youth. It means he has abandoned Biafra. He is now working for Nigeria. People should understand. How can Nnamdi Kanu speak for Igbo? It is a very big insult to our sensibility for any Yoruba man to think that Kanu is speaking for Igbo. The governors in the West should set up a judicial commission of inquiry to determine the culpability of Igbos in such an unruly act. I can swear that no Igbo man will ever do that. The Igbo tribe strives to make its money through their sweat. We cannot strive to destroy another person's property. Another Igbo man cannot abandon his shop to enter Oba's palace or burn people's property. Thank you for listening to this news. Uwazuirike. See, I will say you have just spoken like a betrayer. Yes, you are a betrayal to Biafran at large. See, you are speaking all these things, you are saying all these things because of the rift that exists between you and Nnamdi Kanu. You did not only say all sorts of things about Nnamdi Kanu, but you even went further to cast the group Biafra itself. You can imagine. I'm totally disappointed in you, Uwazuirike. You even went on to instigate other states to do like Nnamdi. I've seen how you can how you help Biafran to actualize the freedom. I'm really seeing it. I'm really seeing it. You are not that person that can help in the actualization of freedom. You are not a tool to be used. You are not a material. I'm telling you, you cannot speak for the people. See all that you're saying. You are even saying that you're saying what to me what you are just saying are all confessions. You're just letting the world know the reason why you are against IPOP. You are against Nnamdi Kanu. You are just revealing it. You are just saying everything out. You see? You see your life? Well, that is your own problem. Whether you like it or not, they will all bow at the end. They will all bow at the end. Didn't Buhari was harsh to Nnamdi Kanu at first, but now are they not bowing? They are now bowing, and that's how you too will bow, and Uwazuirike too will bow. We never see IPOP will never be against Wike, because Wike has been a good follower of IPOP before these things started happening. I still want to plead with Uwazuirike to give Nnamdi Kanu a listening ear. IPOB has never and will never be against the people of Rivers. It was a misinformation. Alright, so please, my viewers, you really need to come into this matter. Okay, so deem it fit to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.